The first rule about Karen Fight Club is you don't talk about Karen Fight Club, but you do record it, especially when something funny and entertaining occurs in Karen Fight Club. This is Completely Stupid, the show about stupid people doing completely stupid things. Let's get into the clips. Here we have a Karen who's extremely upset that her neighbor is talking to her kids and decides to come running down the street screaming at the top of her lungs to go off at them.
Do you want to go there? Because I tell you right now, I don't give a f***ing no goddamn f***ing video.
That's all right.
I'm telling you right now. Talk to my f***ing kids again. Talk to them again. You little son of a bitch.
Pretend to be brave coming over here
I don't give a f***. I'm not an M.
I'm just saying it's funny that you're acting
Get
brave.
your property. Get the
No
fuck
one's
up.
pretending to be brave.
Get up there. Take that video.
Context matters, and I'm highly curious in what happened prior to this clip, but unfortunately we don't have that information. And I'm also going to assume that she probably mooned the camera and that's why the clip cut off where it did. Here we have a Karen who's got a door wide open over the top of another car parking spot in an apartment complex because she's trying to get groceries out of her car, and rather than close the door and let the other person park, or just getting her groceries out at a faster pace, she chooses to argue instead.
This Karen right here calls the police because she doesn't want to close her door to let us pull into our parking spot to get into our apartment. So she calls the police. So now I'm sitting here waiting on the police to get here. For what? I don't know. It's no other spot. Oh, I did. I saw how it was. It's like that. To where we can't get parked in. Now she's finna go get her groceries out on the other side of the door. She's finna go. I'm sure. I'm sure.
Yeah, now it's no room.
Right,
No,
I'm
she
sure.
feels stupid.
Yeah.
'Cause she know
You
the
feel
police
dumb yet? Cause the police not gonna do nothing. We're both residents. Don't walk up on my car. 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 I'm recording you, Karen.
So what?
I know it's so what? You're mad. You're angry. You're upset. You're frustrated.
Not even parked in the right spot.
What do you mean? There's no assigned spots.
Street.
Yeah, because I can't get back
Exactly,
there. Why?
because
Getting
Because
my
your door.
groceries out of the
Because your
car.
door. But you can close your door, Karen, so I can back up.
And then how do I get the groceries out of
Once
the car?
I park, Karen, you can open your door. You
want
sound
me to hit your
stupid.
car?
You sound dumb.
Oh, yeah, now, real dumb.
Yeah, because I'm sure
All you gotta do
there's
is be
been
cautious.
other times where it's been two spots and you got your groceries out.
impossible.
You made it away, Karen.
What's
Stop
common
talking to
sense
me.
to you?
Back, Karen. Back the up, Karen. Back up, Karen.
Like, I'm sure that the person in the car would have been a-okay if you're like, hey, just let me get the rest of my groceries out, it's like 2 or 3 bags, I'll try to be quick about it and then you can park after that. I'm sure they would have been perfectly fine. Or if you just closed your door and then get your groceries after they park, because it's like, from what I can see there, you'd still have the space to get a bag out at a time. Yeah, you couldn't have your door wide open, but why would you need your door wide open in the first place to get bags out of a car? Unless you're trying to be an idiot about it and getting way more bags than you can handle safely. We have a group of vegans protesting out on the street, and a guy just walks up to them and starts eating a burger in front of them, just because it's funny, I guess.
How the options are not going to do it. Ask yourself why is that meat so cheap? Because we're supporting factory farmers, because we're slaughtering billions of animals every month. You realize how many lives are being taken?
No important than an animal's life. You wouldn't do it to a dog. You wouldn't do it to a cat. So why is it okay to do it to other animals? What does that say about you?
I mean, I don't know why they're trying to argue the point with this guy. He clearly gives no fucks whatsoever. And there's a whole debate that could be had about this entire thing, especially considering, from what I understand about how animals are dealt with in America, it's definitely a bit inhumane in comparison to what I know from other places. But it's like, I'm not here for that. I'm moving on. Here we got a family getting a bunch of sandwiches from Subway, and at the end they decide to start eating the sandwiches before they even pay for it and decide to try and get someone else to do it for them.
You guys, he's over here eating the damn sandwich because he know he doesn't have the money, and then these guys over here trying to play pity pity. Hey, all you guys, if you guys don't have the money, then get the f out. All you guys, go. Why are you guys gonna make him pay for your shit if you know you don't have the money? You guys get the f out. Go. You guys know what you're doing. Go. Get out. It's look. They know that they don't have the money, and then they're trying to have him pay for it, and he's over here eating a sandwich. It makes no sense. Gosh damn, I hate when they do that. I've seen this multiple times. Don't show him no pity. Yeah, no, don't give him nothing. You guys get out. You guys know what you guys got into. Get the heck out of here.
I get it, you're poor, you're probably hungry, and you're probably unable to get normal amounts of food, but this is not the way you do these type of things. You don't just make a whole order and then attempt to guilt trip the worker into paying for your meal for you. You ask nicely at the start, like, hey, is there anything that you kind of got to get rid of? I'll happily take. Like there's so many better ways of handling this rather than making someone build all these sandwiches, and then when it comes to pay up, you try to guilt trip them into paying for you. What the hell? This Karen causes some scuff damage to someone else's car, and when she sees that it's really just not a major damage in general, she decides, you know, I'm not giving you my information, I'm going, bye.
You don't want to leave an accident.
You don't.
That's a hit and run.
There's no accident.
It's back here, there is damage on the wheel wall.
Where?
That's the part that's more.
Oh my goodness. Call the cops on me and have them chase me down. Make sure you get my here. Alright. It's a 97 Grand Marquis.
Okay.
Stock number 6X7 36078.
That'd be a hit and run if you
Or you could just take a picture
leave.
with your fancy ass phone. Or you could spit on your car.
If you leave, that's a
wash
hit and
it.
run. I don't
That's
think you
it.
want to leave. That's a hit and run.
Okay. What is it?
A hit and run.
A hit and run. I'm not hitting and running. I'm hitting and I'm checking this, and there ain't shit wrong with it.
If you really think it's nothing, why not actually exchange information with the guy and all this other bits and pieces? Like, genuinely speaking, I don't think this guy would have cared anywhere near as much as he currently did if this person was just nice about it. I was like, oh crap, I'm sorry, I did some damage to your car, man, I'm really, really sorry for all that. He checks it out, I was like, oh, it's not much, it's fine, man. But it's because she's decided to go like, oh, it's not enough damage, I'm gonna leave, bye. It's like, he's upset now because of that reason. It's not much damage, but it's just being a bit of a dick to just go, oh, I did some damage, bye, I'm not gonna care. Here we have a Karen who decided to park her car behind a bunch of other people's cars in a place that isn't an actual parking spot, and when she gets caught out by someone who's trying to leave, she cracks the shits.
Please get.
I already told you why.
There's a spot right there you could park in. And do you live here?
Who the f***
I live here.
Somebody who lives here who is assigned.
What I need to get in my car and get to a job, and you're.
But you don't have to treat me like this. I didn't do anything to you. So
You
what?
did too. You parked her in.
Oh, and I'm really hurting her.
Yes, I need to get to my. I have responsibilities I need to get to. This is my parking spot.
No, it's not.
I signed a lease here. They said you can park right there.
No, they didn't.
Were you there?
Park there.
When she signed the lease,
Why are you yelling at me too? Who the f*** are you?
somebody she asked to help her.
Good.
And you don't live here.
What do you think? You think I'm gonna
Please
hit you?
get
Is
in
that
your
why
car.
You're recording me?
Because you're being psycho. I would like you to get in your car
Psycho?
and move.
I'm being psycho.
Please get in your car and move.
I'll wait for the police to come.
For what?
Because you're being rude to me. The whole time since you knocked on that door, you've been being rude.
Why would I be so nice to you when you're blocking me in when I have to go somewhere?
I don't
You
know.
shouldn't do this in the
You've
first
parked here
place.
for days. You never move.
This is my spot. I live here. And you do not live here.
Karen, that is an amazing idea. Yes, let's just wait there and wait for the police to come in so they can see how clearly in the wrong you are and you can cop a fine for parking in a place where you shouldn't be parking. I'm so glad you accepted responsibilities for your actions and are going to take the punishment that you deserve. Good on you. Wait a minute. Here was someone Ubering their way to school for the morning and decided to eat in someone else's car, and when the Uber driver calls them out saying, hey, don't eat in my car, she's not happy with that and gets herself kicked out of the Uber. She then calls 911 because, yeah.
You being mad disrespectful.
You're the one that
And I'm
in the
gonna
car.
eat
You're
your car.
and you're still not, and you're still
And I'm
not
gonna
in
eat
on
in
us.
your car.
So you're showing exactly what the reason why
Yeah.
I'm kicking you out.
Hi, I have an Uber driver being mad disrespectful. I just paid $14 to get to school, and he's kicking us out.
It's 41st Street.
41st Street.
41st Street, ma'am.
411.
What kind of car are you in?
It's a black car.
A black car. Stay
You
on
know
the
what?
phone
For
and
this,
grab
I'm not
the
going to
phone
school,
now.
bro. He blew my head. Hello?
Bro, how is he just gonna kick us out?
I don't know. He's being mad disrespectful.
Let's go.
You being mad disrespectful? No.
You got $1 for the
I-
bus? You
yeah,
$1
you
for the
got
bus?
$5 for the bus. No,
It's not my fault.
you're gonna
Wait, stop screaming! Cause how is her actions gonna cause with everybody's actions?
He's paying $14
Like-
right now.
How does that work? I don't understand.
He's paying $14 right now. Give me $14 right now. Give me $14 right now. I just paid $14. No, I'm not taking another Uber. No, we're not getting out. You being mad disrespectful. You butt her or something?
No.
Like you heartless or something? You're useless.
Okay.
Going to hell for this.
All right. You're wasting my time. You're wasting
You're
your own
wasting
time.
my time.
Right. Okay.
I just not even cancel.
We paid
$4. Stop, because I just turned her right saying
Man,
this,
bro.
that. So you're making a slave one for no reason.
I have two individuals in my vehicle that are doing Uber and they don't want to get out the car.
We paid $14.
No, the girl called.
We paid
That's-
$14.
The girl called.
We paid
You could hear her.
$14.
You could hear her in the background. They won't get out my. They won't.
We're not gonna get out.
Bros, you're being mad disrespectful because you're not letting me eat in your car. The fuck? You're being completely disrespectful because you're not only you're eating in someone else's car without even asking them, you're now doing it even in spite of the fact that they've literally told you they don't want you to do that. You understand that there's a reason why some people don't let you eat in their flipping cars, because some people make messes and they're an annoyance to clean up. I don't know how like entitled you must be to believe that you have the right to eat food in someone else's car, but that's not how this works. This Karen seems to be having a bit of bad luck with McDonald's this day and decides to call up corporate and go off at them on the phone, and then afterwards still expect her order.
Two ladies walked straight past me, didn't even acknowledge anything. You could walk straight past, didn't even say, "Can we help you?" That's the type of business you run. A lot of you in here are absolutely disgusting. And you're talking to me about respect? Me? I've got a reason why I'm angry. They don't have reasons to f*** an order when you read it off the bloody piece of paper. Do I make a valid point? Do I? Excuse me. Do I make a valid point? You get me, but you pretty much get me and you're saying, kiss my ass, I don't give a shit about you. Anyway, clearly you're allowed to do what I do, that's fine. I'll have my order, please. I'll have two large double cheeseburger meals. Make sure they're done properly, hot and fresh. And I want them in 5-10 minutes.
She wants her cake and eat it. She wants to have her cake and eat it too. Absolutely brilliant woman over here. She's just like, oh, they stuffed up my order. So instead of like just being like, hey, you missed this and letting them actually have a chance to fix it, let me call up corporate and start screaming my head off at them for some dumb flipping reason. And then afterwards, still accept my order from everyone else being that like, what? You absolutely crazy? Also, this feels like Australia, ain't gonna lie. Here you have a Karen going all conspiracy theorist mode against a bunch of contractors who are just installing new reception things.
I'm with the Wisconsin State Assembly. Are you gentlemen aware what this is? Or do you actually think this is cell? This isn't cell service. You can laugh all you want, sir. I'm with the Wisconsin State Assembly, and this is military-grade radiation.
Not true.
And you're gonna all have blood on your hands. Yeah.
Just don't talk.
Did you sign NDAs with the state? Don't talk? You're all gonna have blood on your hands. This is radiation. Oh, it's real funny, huh? Can I have your cards? I'd like all of your business cards, please. No? Not gonna give it to me? Alright. Then I'll just get your faces on camera. I got all your trucks already. So you can either give me your card and tell me who you are, and you can pretend I'm not with the Wisconsin State Assembly and laugh. It's radiation, sir. Military grade radiation. They turn it on and off like a microwave. and you're unraveling it. And if you signed an NDA, do you have children? Look it up. childrenshealthdefense.org. And I'm glad that you have a smirk on your face and you think this is real funny. You have blood on your hands, sir. Do your research. You're installing military-grade radiation to kill this neighborhood. And I got you all on film, so when they all start dying, you'll have your smirking, arrogant face to show the world. Goodbye. You're sick.
I'd love to see her thoughts now, considering I'm assuming this clip is probably at least a year or something old, like it's been a hot minute since this actually happened. I would love to see her opinion nowadays, seeing as I would assume no one's died to radiation in that neighborhood. Is she still on her Wisconsin Safety Council, or whatever the hell she was calling it? Is she still going on about that bullcrap? I don't know. Next we have a Karen who decides to slap someone and then gets absolutely pummeled in response. Just gotta love the other guy who decided to jump to the girl's defense after she gets herself thunder slapped, gets absolutely slapped out of her mind because she decided to slap first. Like, I'm sorry buddy, where were you before when she started this? Like, I get it, violence is not the answer, but I mean, in this situation it's self-defense and you decide to go attack the person who was just just responded to being slapped by this person. It's like, I don't know what else you want to do. Like, bro, don't think you're gonna get laid later by this person by being the white knight you're attempting to be. Like, that ain't how that works. Oh god. Here we have a guy who's been waiting for over 2 hours for his food to be picked up from a fast food restaurant by the Uber. It hasn't happened yet, so he decided to go in himself and just grab the food.
I wait 45 minutes and my food is right there and I paid for it, so let me just give you my food because my Uber guy is still not here. He's another 45 minutes, that's 2.5 hours now. That's bull. My food's right there. Give me my sandwich. I'm hopping over this bitch. I'm grabbing my food. I ain't playing. It's my food right there. All right, I paid for that shit. All right, let's do it. Nah, off. I paid for my sandwich. I get my sandwich. I don't give a my sandwich. I paid. Call the police. It's my sandwich. I paid for that shit. I don't give a I paid for my sandwich. I'm grabbing my sandwich. Thank you very much. Have a good day.
Look, if you've done this through Uber or DoorDash, whatever other form of food delivery service, almost all of them would provide refunds, especially considering what? You've been waiting over 2 hours for a driver to be selected and the food's been sitting there for several hours by now. Like, it just seems a bit odd that you did this type of method because, yeah, you've paid for the food, but you've also paid for the delivery. And you're not going to get that money back now unless you do a refund afterwards. I don't know, it just feels like you just took the wrong method about this. I don't know. What's your opinion, I guess, you guys? Here we have an upset Karen who is just arguing in a drive-thru, and when the manager decides that she's had enough of dealing with her and closes the drive-thru window, the Karen smashes through.
I can't talk about. Matter of fact, my auntie used to work at this bitch. So with that being said, you acting funny. You got an attitude. You being rude. But what?
Somebody answered another car. It's alright.
What's up? What's up? Tell that to come here.
We're just gonna look.
Nah, tell that to come here.
She calling the police, so
tell that come
that's
here.
fine.
She bad, right? You bad, right, little mama?
I mean, we was all listening. Y'all was really loud in our ears. That's all she was trying to tell you.
She ain't gotta be disrespectful.
She was
I
just
don't work
Dee.
Logical thinking mode and good decision making has completely gone out the window with this Karen, smashing through a drive-thru window. Brilliant. This is totally not going to backfire you on the later date. Here we have a person who's sitting in their car after they were done for an appointment, doing some things on their phone before they drive to their next destination. Then we have another person who is coming in for an appointment at the same place and decides to go for this person who's still parked in the car park, even though to them, they're apparently, quote, done with that car park.
You are. You're being selfish and being a Karen.
I'm sitting here after
Yeah,
an
sitting here on
appointment.
your ass being a Karen.
No, ma'am.
That is on a Karen.
Pardon me? Pardon
I
me.
can see. That
This is not an
you
appropriate
just
way.
can't be kind. That's it. The world. You are the problem of the world.
I am not the problem.
Oh my
I'm
God.
sitting in my car.
Sitting in your car, taking a spot
I-
that you don't need anymore.
Ma'am, I have been in my car for like not even 5 minutes.
Exactly.
Not
You
even
can
5
leave.
minutes.
And why do you need to be in a spot that you're done with?
I'm clearly not done.
You are clearly done.
You don't know what's going on in my life right now, and you don't know.
And I have an appointment
Okay.
in this building.
I also have an appointment
And
in
you're
this
done
building.
because you're not in the building anymore.
Ma'am, it is a parking spot that you are losing your mind over right now, and I would appreciate if you would just go and find another parking spot. That's as simple as it is.
That is
No,
the world.
because you cannot
Because you
use your
have
phone.
the
No.
Yeah. Lose some weight, child. What are you going to do?
I'm just recording your license plate because you're
For what?
a horrible human being.
For what?
It's okay.
What? I
I've got
haven't
the
done
number.
anything.
Yeah, ma'am,
What
you
have I
did.
done?
You approached me in my car.
And I asked you to
all
leave.
because you want a parking spot. I'm not done yet.
All because.
If
and
you
what
take
have
a
I done?
left right there.
What have I done?
You've been
What
rude.
have I
You've
done?
called me names. I'm sure you're late for your
Oh
appointment
my
now.
goodness.
You
Oh my
have
goodness,
issues.
You can't handle that someone's
You
called
have
you?
issues.
I haven't done anything. I have done nothing wrong other than asking
How
to
many
leave.
times in your life
Okay,
do you
how
have this
much-
problem?
I mean, the person in the car was clearly trying to state to the carrier that, hey, I'm trying to do something on my phone right now. I can't do that while I'm driving. I'm trying to be a responsible driver by doing the things I need to do on my phone now before I start moving. Yes, I am almost done with what I need to do here. I need to do a few things on my phone, then I'll skedaddle. But then this person just has to be a bit of... I don't get this. It's like, I'm pretty sure most people should be glad that this person's actually being a responsible driver. It's like, hey, I gotta do some things on my phone. I'm gonna do that before I even go out and start driving, before I even leave the car park. And that's good. Yeah, it's annoying that she's holding a car park in a place that looks like it doesn't have that many car parks to be used, but at the same time, they're being responsible by not driving and using their phone at the same time. Here we got an Uber driver doing a delivery, and when they walk up to this fast food shop, it turns out they decided to close their lobby section early for the night for ultimately no good reason, in an attempt to force the Uber driver to go through the drive-thru like everyone else is currently doing.
Alright, so I just want to share this with the Uber Eats group. So this is Del Taco. You have to come in and get the order, right? Well, guess what they're doing? They locked this because they hate their job, so they locked the lobby. Now I have to go in the drive-thru with a big old line to make a couple bucks. What do you guys think? Do you think they can just open the door? Look. Watch, I'm gonna show you. It's not 10 p.m. They locked it early. They locked it early. Look, they locked it early, and they want you to go around and use the drive-thru. Look at their watch. Look. See, look. Are you gonna give me my order or what? I need to get my order, boss. Look, they won't give me my order, my Uber Eats order. I'm here to pick up my order. Hello? I'm here to pick up my order. Look at him. Okay. Oh yeah, I'm trying to pick up my Uber Eats order. Your lobby doesn't close until 10 p.m. It's only 9 p.m. right now. Your lobby doesn't close until 10 p.m.? Hey, so check it out. These guys don't want to do their job right. They close their lobby early, so I can't pick up my order. So we're going to put this on the Reddit so people can see how Del Taco, they're not doing the job. Look at that, trying to film me.
Jesus Christ, what wacky behavior from the workers there. It's like, oh yeah, it's about an hour before we're actually meant to close. Let's close now. And then when people try to come through the lobby, nah. This is one of those cases where I hope someone, there's a Karen in the drive-thru who decides to stop in the drive-thru and hold up everyone else, because they'll lead to more complaints to the workers, because there's no way to go inside at this point in time because they closed the lobby early because they're just that type of... I don't get it. Here we have a Kevin at the local park who decides to go up to a woman's face and start annoying them, harassing them, and threatening to break their jaw if something happens to their child. Which, yeah.
Get my child
You need to get out of my
I
space
will
right
break your
now.
jaw.
I dare you. Get the camera out. Get the camera out. It's recording.
Listen,
Thank
that's
you.
great.
You're recorded.
That's
And this
great.
is going to be aired.
So
And we'll see
stay
if you
away
have a
from-
job tomorrow.
That's great. Stay
We'll
with
see
my
if you have a
child.
job tomorrow.
Yes, I
Nobody's
will
even
have a
on your
job.
child. We'll see. This is going to get aired.
That's great.
You do not come in a woman's face and threaten to break her jaw. You do not threaten to break my jaw.
Listen, if
You
my
do
child
not
gets hurt-
threaten to break my jaw.
Get out of her face.
Do you understand? Because I have my mace. And they can go really,
Call the
really
police.
bad.
Call the police.
Let's call the police right now because you threatened me on camera.
Yes.
Yes, you did. Call the police.
If my child gets hurt,
Let's call the police.
I am not going to go
Let's
directly
call
to
the
you.
police.
Let's go.
Call them right now. Because you're not going to threaten me. We have it all on camera, and
Don't
we're
worry,
going to
there's a
put this
police
on
officer coming.
YouTube. We're going to put this on
That's great.
Facebook.
I don't
We're
care.
going to put this
I don't care
everywhere.
about
because
how
you do
entitled
not
you are.
deserve.
Yes,
No,
you do.
Get out of my face.
Ma'am, I
Get
didn't
out
call
of
you
my
ma'am.
face.
Animal,
Get out of
you
my
need to
face.
take care of your
Get out of
child.
my face.
You're the only animal here is
Darren,
you.
get out of my face. He did
Darren.
call the police. Yeah, Darren.
Yeah, I did call the police.
Yeah, Karen.
Oh, Karen. That's who you are. You are not going to talk to my nephew like
I
that.
don't care who your nephew
And
is.
I don't care who your son is.
It wasn't even about my son. It was about her
I
son.
don't. Well, she should have came to me.
You know
not
what?
you. She's a woman
It's
to
people
woman.
like
not
you.
you.
No,
it's people like
not
you.
you. You
Okay.
came in my face and you threatened to break my jaw. You're a man. I'm a woman.
You're not a woman.
Oh, and you think you're a man?
No, you're
Come
not.
in a woman's face?
You want me to come in your face?
Oh, I have my mace. I dare you. I'm waiting. I dare you. I don't care. I can do what I
know
want
you
to do.
don't. Because you don't have any class.
And neither do you in front of your daughter talking to another woman like that.
You're not a woman, okay?
And you're
Yes,
not a
you
man.
is.
And you are not a man.
What?
You are not a man.
Okay.
It's all recorded. It's all recorded.
But listen, look how you're talking to her. You're telling her she's not a woman. She might be a transvestite. But then you're trying to have a serious conversation.
With
He's a
you.
joke.
With
No,
you. I don't want
that's my cousin. That's
He's a
Everybody's
joke.
your
Where's
cousin.
Bruce?
I don't care. But you're not gonna talk to my cousin like that.
That's
They're gonna
fine.
have a conversation with me.
I'm just trying to prove my point. I only care
You
about
can't
the kids'
prove it.
safety.
You're not proving a point.
Okay, let's go.
If you cared about the kids'
Where's the
safety,
police
you wouldn't
officer?
even talk like that.
Right here.
You wouldn't even talk like that. That's just
And that's exactly. And now you see exactly.
So because you're not getting your way, you decide to go the point of like, oh, you're not a woman. You'll claim you're a woman. You're not a woman. You're potentially trans or some other nonsense like that. It's what the fuck? I'm sorry, but what the actual fuck is that? Why are you even going in that direction in the first place? Like, it just tells me you're a complete disingenuous asshole. Like, that's just all it feels like to me, and you're just a total wit. So, seriously, mate? Goddamn. Here we have a Karen who used to work in an insurance agent, so decided to try the oldest trick in the book by brake checking someone on the road in order to make an insurance claim. Here's what happens next.
You brake checked me at the light, ma'am.
I got proof. There's a camera right there.
Yep, there's camera footage up there on the light.
Okay, college student. Do you know Virginia law? Do you know when you hit the back of that car, that is you? Do you know Virginia law? You're trying to record me. This is you. This is you. You see this right here? I was an insurance agent. 20 years.
That's why you did this,
Okay.
yes.
That is. It is, isn't it? Do you go to college?
You brake checked me to pay for your new car that you're probably making payments on. Yeah.
Okay, you'll be paying for this car.
I
You're
won't
gonna
be.
drive.
I won't be.
Your mama will. Your daddy will. You will. It's a company car. Company.
Oh, so you're gonna get in a lot of trouble for this. That's why.
No,
Okay,
it's my
okay.
company. Mine.
Okay.
My company. I own it.
Really? What company is that?
Don't you worry about it. I own it. I own it. Right there.
Yeah, there's at the light. There's a camera. You brake checked me. You brake checked me.
Daughter's going to the hospital. Do you want to see her? You want to see how little you had no disregard? Get away from my car.
You told me to come over
You
here.
want to see my daughter? You ran into the
No,
back
I
of her.
don't. I do
No
not
disregard for anybody. You hurt my back of my car, and then my children's in the car.
I destroyed your car, as you said, right?
Yeah, you did.
It's destroyed.
Yeah, and my son, unlike you, who has earned his GPA, you made him late to get back to study for his exam because you can't drive. Would you like to record that? Let's
I
record
am.
each other because that gets you. The law's the law. You can record as much as you want. You hit the back of my car.
Yes, ma'am. That is
Yeah.
what happened. You
Would
brake
like
checked
to
me at the
pull-
light.
Brake check. Is brake check a law?
I mean, considering like the end of that clip, she said, is brake checking a law? She's basically just admitting to the fact that, yeah, she just brake checked her. And this is now on camera. This is kind of evidence to show that you did this purposefully to make them hit you. And this is also the other reason why I will always peddle, get a dash cam in your car. Always and always, because it is going to potentially save you a lot of money in crashes that you get into that aren't your fault, especially in those cases where you have something like this. If you have a dash cam and you can prove that she purposely brake checked you and there was nothing in front of her that she needed to stop for, and she just suddenly cut and just immediately slammed the brakes to screw you over, then she can get in a lot of crap for it. But if you can't prove that, then unfortunately you're going to be footing the bill. Here we have a kid who gets denied going on a certain ride because she is too short, and what does their father do? Oh, starts going off at the worker for just enforcing the rules that they've been laid out to enforce.
Below, the girl with the mole on her face. Believe me, this kid is going on this ride, or me and you are going out in the parking lot. Telling you right now, 3 rides this kid has been denied. 3 rides this kid has been denied. This kid is going on this ride. Guess what? Guess what? Guess what? I'm going to make your life miserable right now, bro. Listen, you're messing with the wrong guy, bro. I'm telling you right now. See this kid? My 8-year-old daughter crying? You'll see. You'll get somebody up here. I will shut this down, bro.
Okay, do not shut down.
I'm shutting it down. This kid, I am not going to listen to my 8-year-old cry again. We went to the ride at the bottom and she passed the thing. Otherwise, we would have not come out here. Otherwise, you go ahead. You go, bro. You go. Take your chances, bro. Take your chances with this guy. You listen, it's your job. I get it. I'm shutting this down. Go ahead.
I'm sorry.
Really, bro?
No.
I went to the one.
Yeah, start video. Go ahead. Let's put it on YouTube or TikTok.
I get it. It goddamn sucks that your child's been denied to go on multiple rides because she's too short, but that's just life. Harassing the workers who are just there to enforce the rules and operate the machinery is not the way to go about fixing these type of issues, especially when your daughter's literally sitting there crying about this crap. You're probably making it 10 times worse. This might just become one of those traumatic experiences that's going to be stuck on her head for the rest of her life. Just like, oh, she got denied multiple roller coaster rides. That's sad. My father's now screaming at the top of his lungs at someone. So is my mother. That's even sadder. I want them to come and love me because I'm upset. Like, what type of parents do this type of shit? Look after your kids, not fucking go off at workers. Like, what? Next, we have a Karen who goes off at a woman inside of the bathroom because she has short hair, wears sweats, and has a hoodie, so she assumes that she's transgender even though she's not. And just goes on this entire tirade about them being in the wrong bathroom and how they should only choose how they identify themselves at home and don't play those gender shenanigans at public spaces or whatever the hell.
Not allowed. Not allowed. You don't even want to get out of there. Stay right there. Yeah. Figure out your identity in your bedroom. Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good.
Are you a man or a woman?
Why does that matter?
Well, because you're in the ladies' room.
Okay.
And I have gotten called out several times for being in the men's room.
Okay.
And you're going to be called out for whatever you're doing. So what are you identifying as today?
I don't think that's any of your business.
Okay, it's not. So you're in the ladies' room where I think I need to identify you.
You do not need to identify me.
Is that right? How old are you?
Doesn't matter.
Really? Okay. So we'll wait for the police to come and pick you up.
Okay. Let's wait for the police to come.
Yeah, because this is not the way you play your Go down on the strip and try to do it there. Don't do it up here. This is a suburb, not allowed. not allowed. Yeah, you think you're gonna be a woman? It's okay. And be a man? It's okay. No. Figure out your identity in your bedroom, okay? And then project it on everybody else and we'll accept it. This is not acceptable.
Let's go get security.
Yes, let's
I feel
do
harassed. She's harassing me for being in the bathroom.
What's going on?
Well, I'm asking her what her identity is.
It's my girlfriend. It's a full-on woman.
Yes, it's your girlfriend, so it's a girl.
Doesn't matter.
And just for a bit of a side rant here, this is the biggest problem with the current stage of gender politics and trans this and blah blah blah, all this mess. Is it's now just causing that people who don't fit the stereotypical look of their gender is now being harassed for being in their appropriate bathroom because they don't look what they perceive to be a woman or what they perceive to be a man, because you look too girly to be a man must mean you're a transgender person in the wrong bathroom, let's harass you. Or you're a woman who has short hair and kind of dresses up like a man, more of a tomboy type person. No, you're transgender now, I'm gonna harass you for being in the wrong bathroom. It's like so many people are now just being harassed for no good reason because people care way too much about this gender politics nonsense, when the stereotype of a normal person in any gender is completely doesn't fit at 90% of people nowadays. And there's also a few things more with this clip. There are a few updates on this person's TikTok. I will have it on screen here for you so you can go check it out yourselves. But to give it a shorthand, basically security only threw her out for the rest of the night. She was allowed to come in the next day. They claim that this Karen was extremely drunk in this entire clip, and that's why they're not going to do anything about it. They will give her the details and allow her to, and may look into the investigation again if she decides to press charges, but the casino hotel doesn't particularly care that much in the grand scheme of things. They claim that half the problem is because not many young people go to the casino, so she doesn't know what young people look like, and so she harassed you for potentially being trans, even no, you're not, but that doesn't even matter in the situation. She harassed you for being trans in the first place, which is just stupid. And the casino doesn't really potentially give a shit in any way, shape, or form. The woman who was recording this clip will be attempting to press charges, but beyond that initial update, I don't know what's happened since, because there doesn't seem to be anything more. Here we've got a pair of Karens who decide to walk into a car park space and stand there and wait there to claim the car park for a car that's not even near there just yet. So when someone else comes in to use the car park, they just start going off and other people start recording.
To do with you. This ain't got nothing to do with you. I don't give a about none of that. That's what you need to understand. This got me up and you got me up. Hey, hurry up. Make sure. Tell him it's too black that you sue. Thank you.
I'll move. We're not that serious. I'm not that pissed, but
Hurry up,
you can't do that. Yeah, but I'm saying, but we could approach this. I know. I'm sorry. Look, I apologize. Look, you guys
What is police cop calling?
you guys, but you can't do. You can't
No, that's
do
not
it.
mine.
The next person is.
All right.
Nah, it's over a parking space.
Hey, no.
You're calling over a parking space. How dumb do you sound? I swear to God, I'm going to
I got that. Okay? So I apologize.
No, she's not giving me my face.
I apologize.
No,
But you
she's
know what?
not.
I thought she was gonna walk. That's why. I know.
There's no need. No.
Look. Hey, man.
No, I'm just
sorry.
letting you
I'll let
guys
you have
know.
it. But you can't do that though. You can't walk into spot, David.
Okay.
I was right there.
All right, hold on.
We gotta get the f on. I'm sick of this. Mind your business. Mind your business. Back up. You walking up on us though. You walking up on us though. But you walking up on us though. You ain't got nothing else better you can be doing. I don't have time for you. Nigga, people don't know what type of shit I'm saying.
We let you have it.
I will flip the f out and whoop your ass out.
Girl, let you
Back
have
the f up. He over here messing with me. This ain't got nothing to do with this man. Nothing at all.
We got it. We got it figured out.
Don't go about your day thing.
Oh, you have a good one.
No, don't feed it to him. He getting in the.
Oh, I'm gonna feed all of you. You got the right one today.
Look, lady, I think it's as simple as this. It's a car park, not a human park. This isn't where you park yourself, it's where you park your big metal cars. And unfortunately, you're not in a big metal car, someone else is, and they're trying to take the car park. I mean, I suppose you could potentially put on some more pounds and then we could classify you as a car if that's your decision. If that's what you want to become big enough that you could be legally classified as a car in these car parks. That was too far. But it's like, I don't get these type of people. It's like, there's always car parks everywhere, and I'm going to be completely honest here. I'd much rather just take the first car park I find, regardless of how far away it is, because you know what? I'm going to spend less time walking towards my destination than I am going to be roaming around trying to find a car park that's close. Like, it's just a waste of time at the end of the day. Just grab a car park and be done with it. No need to hog random ones because you want to be close. It doesn't matter at the end of the day. So this guy is attempting to do some form of maneuver on the road, and whilst in the middle of doing that maneuver when he's about to reverse, some person, or Karen, decides to pull up and stay right behind him, in their way so they can't complete their maneuver.
This lady I've ever seen, but this is that white people weird shit. All that extra bullshit. All you gotta do is bag up and go. You don't own the road. You don't tell nobody what to do. Go on about your business and go. You don't tell me which way to go. Ma'am, get the on away from me. I don't want to talk to you. Goodbye. Bye. Bag up. You can't tell me where to go. Bag up. Are you? I've never seen you. What are you doing? You have some kind of. Y'all got problems. Y'all are weird, man. Bag up, lady. Show where your car is. Bag up. Lady, back up. It don't matter where my car is at. Go. Yeah, you doing all this extra arguing and shit. This lady won't even let me back up. She's telling me where to go. Listen to her. She won't let me back up. Listen to her. Why can't he turn around? Weirdo, man. No, I'm not doing that. I don't want to do that. Back up. You don't tell me where to go and what to do. God, Jesus Christ, man. I've never.
Don't even worry about it.
She owns the street. It's her
she
street.
She don't. Let her go. Don't even say nothing to her. Cause she's
Listen to her.
No. Just don't do that. That's not going to help. Just back up and go that way. That'd be very helpful. Thank you.
God, people like this are just straight up insufferable. I'm glad there was a police officer just so happened to be nearby to tell her just to back up. It's the easiest thing to do in this situation. The best thing to do is just to reverse. Let the guy finish doing what he's doing so he can go on with his business. He didn't need to cause all this drama over something so minimal that required almost next to no extra effort of you. You just need to reverse enough that he can finish his maneuver and then, hey presto, you can go on for your day. You probably would have saved a lot more time than whatever this entire mess did. Here we have a guy who was trying to make a repossession on a certain car, and the owner of that car decides to come out and starts axing away at the wires and bits holding the car to the towie.
Sir, you know, this is going to cause you a lot of trouble.
I don't give a
I'm videotaping this.
I don't do it. Ask me if I care.
Well, I mean, obviously not, but you know, you're going to pay the damages.
Not paying no damages.
Sir, the truck is repossessed. It's on state property now. It's not on your property anymore, so stop it.
Because you took it out of my property.
I was actually not on your property. I was on the street.
The truck was not on the street.
No, my truck was. I hooked it up by the front tires. So quit it. Hey, stop it. Freaking get away.
No, you get the out of me. Okay?
You better get away.
No.
What makes you think this is a good idea to do? Just going out there with your axe and trying to break off the wire? And secondly, why is the repo guy recording this? Shouldn't he call in the police? If he's doing illegal repossession, shouldn't he like have police officers and people to help on hot dial when people that he's repossessing stuff from become violent like this? Like, isn't that the first thing you should be doing? Not like, oh, I've got to make sure to record this. This guy's swinging an axe at my stuff. I should totally record this and not alert the authorities so that I could potentially have them come ASAP because there's this guy roaming around with a bloody weapon. Like, I don't think you have the brightest mind. I think your mind of clout came first rather than getting the proper authorities, and then keep maintaining a certain difference, telling them to go away, but not get too close because, you know, you don't want to get yourself hurt. So whilst doing the shopping, this person reached over a kid to reach a bit of shampoo that was on one of the highest shelves, because, you know, sometimes it's just easier just to reach over and grab it rather than just annoying the person to move out of the way. And when she did that, the mother got all upset and decided to go on a huge rampage, threatening her, attempting to swat her phone out of her hands, and then threatening to knock her out.
Playing with me. I'm not doing anything. I'm standing here. But I'm just standing here. Keep playing with me. I want to knock your head off. No, keep playing with me.
Don't do that.
God, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Don't touch me, because this is going to the news.
I don't care. Do what you gotta do.
You have a kid. You don't care?
I don't care. You should not have pushed her or went over her.
I did not touch your kid. Target can check their cameras.
Take your... You should not
You get
have went
arrested
over
for this,
her.
right? You don't care? You don't care if you go to prison.
went over her.
You don't care if you don't go to prison.
I don't care.
So let's get this
I
straight.
don't care.
Because
Shut
I
up.
didn't
I
say...
don't care.
Oh, okay, you don't care.
Because you didn't say excuse me.
So you're obviously
Because
violent.
you didn't say excuse me.
Touching my phone. This
We're
is being
gonna have the
recorded.
issue. I don't care.
So you're violent.
I don't care.
Okay. What's your name?
This is my name.
Yeah, it definitely is. But what's it with your kid? I feel. What do you do to her at home if this is what you do to strangers? If you hit strangers, what do you do to your kid?
You have no manners.
Look at this
You
kid.
should've
She's
said,
terrified.
"Excuse me."
Look at your beautiful
She's not
daughter. She's terrified.
She's not terrified.
Yes,
you
she
should have said
is.
excuse me.
So because
That's
so
what
fine.
you-
So let's say I didn't say excuse me. You go
quiet.
hit strangers.
Be quiet. You
Okay.
should have said
No
excuse
problem.
me.
So this is the
You
woman.
don't have manners.
This is the woman
That's what it
in
is.
Target on Flatbush and Avenue I,
You don't have manners.
and I'm going to give this to the cops.
I don't care. Go
They'll
ahead.
find
Do
you.
what you gotta do.
They'll find
do
you.
what you have to do.
So what are you gonna
should've
tell
said,
them?
Excuse me. Point blank.
I'm
Point
glad
blank.
everyone's gonna watch
And
this.
I'm about to hit you. I'm about to knock your whole head off.
Say this.
So keep playing with me.
I'm
Keep
not
playing
doing
with me. I'm
anything.
about to knock your whole entire head off. Keep playing with me. Keep playing with me. Keep playing with me.
Yes, please do. Please get security. I'm asking you to please get security.
You should have said excuse me. Point blank. Simple.
Should have said excuse me. Okay, so that because I didn't say excuse me when I needed something.
Say excuse me, and you reached over her.
Okay, so I reached over to get a
You
shampoo.
were over her like this, reaching to get a shampoo.
Okay.
You should have said excuse me, and I would have moved her.
Okay.
Point blank, period. You don't have no
So because I didn't say excuse me, you're knocking people up.
Yeah, because you didn't say excuse me.
Okay, no problem. Let the cops decide.
You could have said anything to her.
What I'm capable of. So this is what I'm capable. Okay, so you're done or you're continuing?
I don't know.
You're done or you're continuing? Because tell me when to hit stop.
She's not terrified. She's perfectly fine.
Smarts 101 over here, boys and girls. This person's got the highest IQ in the world because their resort to any form of conflict is immediately go to violence instead of just, I don't know, handling things civilly or just being calm about it, not even minding it at all. Because let's be real here, who does, like when there's a little child in the way, sometimes it is just easier if you're going for something on a higher shelf, you're just going to grab it. You're not going to bother getting the child out the way because in reality, you can reach over them and it's perfectly fine. Like, this is a non-issue and this Karen decided to make it an entire issue. Here we have people going through the drive-thru at night and accidentally get given the wrong order, and because this is a Karen, they have the best way of handling things. Instead of calmly just saying, hey, I think you gave me the wrong order, she goes in there and starts harassing the worker and asking for a refund.
Damn order. Everything redone, please. My food $30. My food $30. How much do you get paid to mess it all up? To mess it all up? Wow.
You get fucking $12 an hour.
Wow. 19.
Who, me? I
How
got a
old am I?
2017 Chevrolet.
You see us here all the time.
Do I want my money back? I'll take you to court if you don't give me my money back. You heard me?
You heard.
I'll
heard
take you to court
properly.
if you don't give me my money back.
We want our money back.
Yeah, I really would.
This entire bag of food is wrong. The whole bag. Really? Because any other Taco Bell would open the doors gladly. The one in Pasadena does it all the time. The one in Pasadena has done it for me a million times. Okay, really? Because I live there. Yes, they do. They've done it twice for me. Like, you're ridiculous. My whole order's wrong. I spent $30 and my whole order is wrong. Yeah, I already gave him my receipt.
I think this Karen just doesn't realize, you know, slip-ups like this can and will happen. Sometimes, late at night, people aren't going to be paying a 100% attention to what they're doing and might accidentally give you the wrong order. If that's the case, you simply just go up to them, hey, point out like, hey, I think you gave me the wrong order here. It's got a bunch of items that I didn't order and it's missing all the things that I did order. And they'll just simply double check the other order they've got. They go, oh, we did. Sorry about that. Here's the right order. And then go on with your day. There's no need to cause all this hassle over something that is very simple to fix and then just immediately go harassing, I'll sue you if you don't give me a refund for this. It's just unnecessary, guys. You can do this so much more simply and waste a lot less time. Though I suppose if people were civil, we wouldn't get clips like this. So, yeah. So this Karen left their dog inside of their car on a hot summer's day whilst they go inside of Walmart and do their shopping with their grandma. And then there's some concerned citizens who try to get the dog out, and when the Karen reappears, they have this awesome confrontation that you see right here.
Window is open.
Come on. Oh, no, I have to go open the door.
The window is open.
Yeah, exactly.
He was just going sweaty in there.
It's longer than 10 minutes.
Never mind that.
10 minutes. Anybody's got problems? Step up right now.
You should own a bloody dog. Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah, you should own a bloody dog, for Christ's sake.
Okay, cool, because I don't give a
Well,
Yeah, well, they...
bring your dog out in this.
Window's open.
Yeah, big
You know
deal,
what?
yeah.
You need to stop talking and stop eating and walk away. That's what you need to do.
You know what? I've been breeding dogs for 30 years. And
I don't give a flying I don't care who the you are. Shut your mouth and walk away.
Goes to show you the maturity level.
I don't care. You know what? Are you from Poco?
Yeah.
Born and raised, sweetheart.
What's your name?
It's none of your business.
Exactly, because you're terrified. That's right.
Oh, I'm scared of you. That's why we're standing here.
Do you know who the I am?
No.
So
exactly. So shut the up.
50 people have stopped by because of this dog.
Everyone stops by when a window's cracked in a car. Are you kidding me? I walked in there with my 85-year-old grandma for 10 minutes. That's how long I've been in there for. So no tell me.
I'm gonna ask you something. I'm gonna ask you something. What would you have done if you came back and your dog was dead?
I wouldn't.
Or distressed.
Distressed is dead because the window's open?
It doesn't.
I've never seen it happen. It's not gonna happen with the window open.
Check the temperature.
It's fine. It's fine. And you know what? It's none of your business. It's not your worry. No, it's not. Well, if you want to make it your business, do you really want to make it your business? Do you want to keep doing this? Do you really want to keep doing that?
Let the authorities deal with it.
What, they're going to be like, don't, the window's down,
I don't know.
and they're going to fucking agree with me.
They've been called. Just don't get
I don't care.
She's not worth it. She's kind of psycho. Yeah.
I am psycho, so I would fucking watch your mouth. Because I would drop you in 3 seconds, sweetheart.
Nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would
Hit
be
me,
nice.
I need the money.
Do you want me to make a fucking phone call? Do you want somebody to come down here?
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. Exactly, right? Yeah, exactly.
I'm just here looking out for the dog and these people.
Yeah, well, you know what? My windows are open, and it's quite fine, actually. It's fine. So what are you supposed to do when the windows, if the windows are down and it's fine? You're not allowed to keep a dog in your car? Is that what you're saying?
Are you going shopping?
Yeah, you are. Windows have to be cracked. Look it up.
No, I'm going home,
Oh,
but
okay.
I want to see if someone comes.
Someone comes and says, what, your windows are down? That it's fine.
It isn't fine.
You ask them if the windows are down in your car, it is fine. The dog can breathe. It's not claustrophobic.
No, it's not claustrophobic, but the temperature in the
That's why the windows are down. My windows are tinted. That lets less sun go through my car. It does too. Straight up.
When you get in your car after
I've gotten in my car a million times. I drive my car.
Right?
It's not boiling hot to the point where I can't stand it or my dog can't stand it. I'm in the freaking store with my 85-year-old grandma for 15 minutes. Like, seriously, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. My windows are down. Yeah, if I did my windows up, that would be torture. Who the would do that? My windows are down.
I understand that, but it does get really hot in a car really quickly. Really quickly.
Seriously, 15 minutes in a store.
Well, there was
and that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to leave your windows down. You're supposed to leave your windows down. Straight up. You're supposed to leave your windows down. That's what they tell you to do.
But it's still too hot in a car.
You know what? That's your opinion. That's your opinion. That's your opinion. Everybody's got opinions. That's your opinion.
Well, it is my opinion, but I also heard it on the news.
It's your opinion. If the windows are
And
down,
the dog is adorable. He's adorable. So we care. That's all.
Yeah, you know what? But my windows are down. And I see you guys, people freaking out on people all the time. And I'm like, the windows are down and it's fine. Like, it's not like the dog's been there because the dog, in order to calm itself down, my dog barks and yaps and its tongue's out of its mouth 24 hours a day. It's not, I've literally been in there for 10 minutes. I've left my dog in my car for a half an hour. It's been fine. It's not been freaking out where it's gonna die.
Query, are the windows open a crack or are they down? There's two different things here. If the windows are open a crack, I'm sorry, in summer, that won't do shite. It's still going to get really hot in there, and yes, your windows are tinted, but you know, from what I can see in the clip, the back windows don't look that tinted, the back window, and the front window legally, and most actually, I'm not sure if that would be different in America, but I know from a good chunk of countries, you can't really do much tinting on the front window aside from a small strip at the top. So your front window would still be letting all the sun in as it would usually, and it still gets pretty hot inside of the cars. Like my back window, my passenger windows, like all my windows on my car except for the front window are heavily tinted as much as they legally can be. And it still gets pretty hot in that car throughout the day. So yeah, it can be pretty deadly for a dog. If the windows were all the way down, okay, sure, whatever. But you'll keep making a reference to the point that they're a crackdown. They're like a crackdown, not that much. That's not going to make a difference. Here we have a person who's sick of their co-workers' crap, so they decide to go off at them for once.
Now say what you said again. I'm ghetto, right? You said go work with my people, right? I'm ghetto. I still turns. I'm rude. No one's in here. No one's in here. So I'm about to say this while no one's in here. If you guys have a problem with me working, I'm still in turns. You guys don't know what the hell clients come up to me to say. So no, I'm not saying long. I promise you're not in this. If you're not in this, me and you will argue. I'm not talking about you. Everybody else who has a problem with me doing my job, no, because I'm upset and I'm mad. Y'all talk y'all all the time. Every time I'm in this, every time I come to work, it's a problem. So if y'all want to see this side, and Tammy talking to you too, so if you want to turn around and have this conversation, we can have this conversation. Because I don't steal no customers from y'all. I don't take no money from y'all. Please record me. Please. You want to see an angry black woman, don't you? But what you say? You called me ghetto this morning, right? You called me ghetto. I still turns.
Okay, just go outside and fight, man.
I'm not about to fight. Why do you guys think I'm about to fight? How about I put my hands on anybody? I have never came across that way. I have never came across that way. I have never came up to you guys aggressively, said I'm gonna fight you, put my hands on you. I never cussed you guys out. This is my first time even cussing like that to y'all. But y'all just assume I'm about to go up here and punch this lady in the face, punch y'all in the face, tear this shop up. So what do y'all really think about me? What do you really think about me? In this shop, what do y'all think about me? Because every time I come in here, it's a problem. Y'all don't know what the Nick tells me, what Ann tells me, that they beg me to come back. I don't care. I'm not trying to cuss at you. Are you getting upset? You see, you're getting offended. Wasn't even talking to you. You're barely here. So you have nothing to say, right, Tammy, about stealing turns, stealing eyebrows? Okay. And what do you have to say, Miss Lady? Because I'm ghetto earlier, right? But you don't want to say nothing. Okay. Exactly. You got what you needed? Exactly. So sit there and shut the fuck up and don't say shit else to me. Never said you went online. That's not nothing I said. See, never said you went online to say anything to me. We're not even friends on no social media. Never said that. I never said that you did. Never said that. Nope, I never said you went online. Never. But you don't have anything to say, right, Linda? Nothing to say, right? I'm not ghetto no more. I don't need to go work with my people. Calm down. No, I'm not about to calm down. Because that's fucked up. What if I say you guys need to go back to Vietnam, right? That would be so fucked up of me, right? But I would never say that. Ever.
I mean, good on for you to stand up for yourself and getting that out of your system. I just hope that these people didn't take that as an indication to like, oh, we got to get rid of her, we got to fire her now, she's just gone off at all the other staff members, it's not going to be a safe environment anymore, other crap like that. I just hope it went fine and they all just accepted like, yep, okay, fair enough, we'll do better, and then move on with all their lives. This Burger King got evacuated because of the fire that's occurring on the inside, but that doesn't matter to Karen. This Karen here, she wants her refund. It doesn't matter that no one can really go inside because the place is currently on fire. That's not her priority, she just wants her refund.
Hey! Hey, girl! You can get your money back! inside at all?
Move! It's on fire! I don't give a I just moved! Now give me my money is what I'm asking for! Y'all was just laughing in there! Now you want to come out here and act serious? Stupid! That's why you work at Burger King! That's why you work at Burger King! Making $13 an hour, huh? They make $10 an hour working this. They all over here talking about, it's on fire, bro! It's on fire, bro! I don't give a
Is everybody out? Okay. Everything good?
Yeah, roll up hood. It's the hood on the roof, but it's coming down. You can't get near it.
It looks to me she's wearing some form of nurse or doctor's uniform, like the typical stuff you see in a hospital. If she is actually a nurse or a doctor, I don't get how someone whose whole job is saving people's lives can think in a situation like this, like, no, my money is more important than the health and safety of everyone else who worked at this store whilst it's currently on fire. Those alarms are not quiet. You can hear them loud and clear as day that there's a reason why you shouldn't be inside. If you're so desperate for your goddamn refund, go in there and grab it yourself. Oh no, you won't do that now because that risks your safety. Aww. Here we've got an angry customer who's asking for a refund at their local Domino's, and the Domino's manager decides to say no, get out of my store instead, and starts this screaming match which is completely unnecessary.
What you mean you calling 911? I'm threatening you? What did I say? And then you gonna say I'm threatening you? Huh?
Sir, this is unacceptable. You're gonna have to leave now.
That's what you gonna say? I'm threatening you?
Sir, this is
That's what you gonna say? I'm threatening you though?
I'm trying to help you.
Who didn't nobody ask you? Are you gonna give me my money back?
No.
Then get back there. I'm not even talking to
Sir,
you.
this is unacceptable. You need to leave now. You are not welcome here anymore. Sir, you are now.
If you were going to eat it, how come you couldn't call while you were going to be able to eat it?
I ate one slice of
that's not
pizza.
the question I asked you, though.
And I was at work.
You need to get out of my store before I call the cops.
I'm not getting out your store until you give me my money. And you're not going to keep talking to me like I'm not no customer. Manager, how about that?
That is unacceptable.
How about
you
that?
need to leave.
All right. How about that?
All right, watch.
Get the out of my store.
I'm not
now.
getting the out of nowhere until you give me my fucking money. How about that? How about that?
You
and you too,
Sir, that is unacceptable.
I don't give a
I'll give you your money back, but you never come here again.
I won't.
Hey, okay, let it go.
The
Give me
fuck?
your money back. Give me your money back. Let it go.
Talking about somebody.
I don't know why this guy was asking for a refund in the first place, nor why he was so goddamn worked up and angry about it, but the biggest thing here is the manager would have gone through training that shows you Rule 101 with dealing with angry customers. Don't scream and yell at them, diffuse the situation, try and find a solution to either get the person out of the store in the quickest way that works out for both of you, or find a way to calm the situation down, not start screaming at the goddamn customer and swearing at them. Like, that's not how you handle these things. Like, I've been heavily defensive for retail workers in a bunch of other clips, mainly because I am one myself and I can understand their point of view, but here, that's not how you deal with angry customers. You don't scream and yell at them yourselves. That's just stupid. In this clip, we got a Karen who's been a bit of a transphobic person towards someone else inside the shopping center, and that person has a very loud reaction.
And you're not a woman. You're not a woman. Okay? And you're a pig. It don't matter. Look at what is that? What is that, bitch? Go feed the piglet. Go feed the piglet, you pig. Nasty. You fuck that hoe. Fuck that hoe. I'm not him. Call your man, bitch. That's what you want to do. Call your man. Yeah, that's what you would want to do. Your mom, your grandma, your sister, your brother, your uncle, your cousin, your nephew, your firstborn. Yeah. You're tired. You're stealing. I'm not, and you got a whole pussy. You're tired. You're tired. You're the last little. Hey. 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 Keep going. Take that. A disgrace of the human race. A disgrace. Look at it. Look at it. Look at this bastard. You nasty. You nasty bitch. Lock the door. Nasty. I will get a nickel for that dirty ass pussy.
Don't do drugs.
I didn't say anything to you. I didn't say a word to you when you grabbed my phone. You have no right to touch me. I want all my money back right now. You're leaving the store. Yeah. Out of the store. Actually, you know what? Actually, yeah. Wait here for the officer. I will. You can return all my stuff. Return all my money. Yeah, absolutely. Return all my money. Return all my money right now. She cannot touch me. All that time she has distracted everybody and she, you don't know what she has. It don't matter. You see what I have. You want to go to my, you can go outside and you can see what I have. We can dig down your throat, make you have a headache for life, bitch. You can see what I have. The cop don't make it. I know what I am. Right side, early corner. She's stealing. She's a thief. She's a thief. She's a thief. She's a thief. She's a thief.
This clip, it's like an onion. It has multiple different layers. We get through the first layer just to see something else happen instead. We start off with this person being transphobic against someone and that person having, I would say, a very loud response. I ain't gonna lie, I love his attitude about life. It's like he doesn't let the haters get towards him. He just keeps his ampy attitude, just like, yeah, I don't give a crap. You can. It's like such, like, man, I love that attitude. And suddenly, a little bit later, we have two other women fighting over. Apparently, one stole a phone or something along those lines, just out of nowhere. It also like, there's just so many things happening in this long clip, and that guy is like just continuously finishing up his shopping as well, still going on about things. It's just brilliant. I love it. And the guy's just like, don't do drugs. Oh man, I would love to have that type of outlook on stuff like this. Oh, someone's been, well, very transphobic or crap along those lines towards you in public, and you just respond with that type of attitude, it's like top marks. Here we've got a pair of young adults who decide to antagonize the neighborhood's local crazy person. Again, the same thing they've been doing for like, what, a decade at this point, apparently.
Guy has been f***ing with us since we were in our early teen years, and now he's still filming us as we drive by. Look at this. Go around him. Hey, how you doing?
Hey, brother! Come here. What are you gonna do?
He's sitting there yelling and shit. Dude, we're not doing anything. Look at him. Look at he's walking down the street. Call me a pussy and shit. Look at that faggot.
Let's go! I have a permanent stick up my vagina.
Now making an attempt to leave the neighborhood. See if this guy will let us. There we go. Oh, he's recording us. Hey, beautiful.
How old are you? Why are you acting like you're 5? Why are you acting like you're 5?
You just freak like a fucking pussy. You're a bad fuck, dude. Get the fuck out. Go. Get out. Go ahead. Videotape me. Go ahead.
Oh, believe me, I definitely am. We were trying to leave.
Get the
You're drunk. You're screaming in the middle of the road. Fuck you. Don't you ever threaten me, motherfucker.
Years you've
Shut
been
up.
presenting.
Motherfucker, we didn't. We didn't do a goddamn thing to you. Get the f away from me.
How many times have you driven?
You.
Yeah. You're 23. Your mom left you because you're a fat pussy.
Oh, you're also a fatter f. Look at you, dude. Why don't you keep crying about it? Keep crying about it. Keep crying about it. Oh, dude, I'm so fat. Oh, God. I don't even have to take Viagra. My dick works the way it's supposed to, man. It's a oh, look. I got him, dude. It's a fun. Look at this. Fuck you. You're crying. Look at this faggot. Holy shit. You are so embarrassing to the human race, dude.
Are you put your face in my face? Come on.
Look at him go.
Oh, really?
Him go.
Oh, really? Oh, your dad? Your
Why don't you get out of the road before they you?
Right, get the road. Get the fuck be a man.
It's a Jeep. Oh, man, he's still caught up about the Jeep from 7 years ago, dude. Oh, shit. Look at this. Oh, my God.
Pussy! I don't give a f.
What do you think I'm gonna do? Drive around the lawn?
Please stop speeding by our house.
We're not speeding it.
Pussy, dude.
Nothing.
Using me a full.
But
dude, you literally are crying so hard.
All you have is truck and pedal. That's all you got.
Why don't you let this man go?
Why don't you
standing in the middle of the road like a crazy person? You look crazy. You're a
Why don't you get out of the road?
Why don't you understand that?
You're
Let this kid
pussy.
sink himself because he's pussy. He wants to speed by our house. For years, you've swerved your car at me. You have threatened me, and you make me feel uncomfortable in my house. Not helping.
How you
You're
doing?
instigating. This helps nothing. Speeding by my
Hey.
house. Someday you
How
might
you
actually
doing?
hit my cat, and I'll be
Good
able to
hell.
Let me off. It's
Get
cool.
away.
Oh, yeah.
But you,
Holy shit, you're a little bit.
pussy,
Look
dude.
at you.
You're a
So that's what you call me.
yeah. You know, because you're a fat left you because you're a just like all you got. What do you got?
Oh, it's all right, dude. He's gonna hang himself in his bathroom because he can't handle you, dude. That's all he's gonna do.
I got my own house. I got a job making more money than that.
Man, he's drinking that hater. Drinking that haterade, man. He's so mad.
It was just... that was amazing. Like, I get it. They are purposely antagonizing this guy as much as they humanly can. Like, that is wrong to a certain degree, but at the same time, apparently, according to these guys, this guy's been this crazy towards them for God knows how long. So they're now just playing around with him, toying him, just being an antagonizing asshole towards him because, you know, this guy's a bit of a crazy nut job that doesn't know how to keep a handle on his own emotions and just absolutely loses it, potentially on a roid rage. Against these people just because I don't get it. And I also love how their partner just keeps getting involved, going off at these young adults, as well as also trying to get their partner to back off at the same time. It's like, pick a lane and stay in it. You're either trying to get your partner to back off, or you're getting involved in going off at these people with your partner. You can't just do both. That's not how the world works, buddy. Here we got a worker who, as I'm assuming, is just doing form of overseeing work to make sure that no one's in violation of the rules they signed when they got a lease in some of these apartments in this complex. And this lady who currently lives here just is a bit crazy about it. I think that's the best word for it.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch
What
that.
are you doing? Why are you taking pictures of my door and putting it on my door? You're crazy.
Okay, you're crazy, first of
You're
all.
crazy. Why are you harassing me?
Better back up, lady.
What are you going to do? Are you going to hurt me? I want to know why you're harassing me. Want to know
Doing
why
my
you got
job.
my car towed? Want to know why you're harassing me today? Want to know why you harassed me the other day?
Okay, you done?
Are you done?
I'm waiting on you.
Are you? Because I got someone listening too.
Okay, go ahead.
Got a witness too.
Okay,
Since you're taking pictures of everything.
that's right, I could do that.
F***ing weird, you know that?
Okay, thank you. Anything else?
What do you want? Because you're taking pictures of my door. What is wrong with you?
That's not illegal, so.
Why are you taking pictures of my door and
Because
putting it
I
on
can.
my door?
Because I can.
Can you tell me what the logic of that is?
Nope,
So you're just weird? You take pictures of doors and put it on people's doors.
it's my job.
What's the point? Whatever.
We could just keep on adding them up.
Are you trying to get me to not sign my lease? I'm not going to anyway.
I'm not trying to do nothing. I'm enforcing the rules. That's what I was hired to do. If you don't like it, then I suggest you move.
I am going to move.
Okay.
If you're trying to get me to move, you don't have to keep doing these things.
Okay, I'm just letting you know this is going to be documented to management, and they'll have
Good
a.
for you. I know you have nothing better to do with your life.
That's right.
I know. I'm the excitement of your day.
Okay.
Okay, and that's fine. I don't care. I'm leaving anyway.
Okay, awesome.
I'm just letting you know you don't have to do this anymore.
I will be doing it though.
I don't, because you have nothing left.
No, it's my job to enforce the rules that you signed.
Okay.
You signed the lease.
Okay.
So you're in violation.
Like Nazi is what you are.
Okay. You
Okay. Hi. And when I leave here, nobody's gonna care after I leave
Okay,
here.
that's fine. We can replace you.
That's,
no big
that's
deal.
fine, and nobody cares if you replace me.
Okay. Are you done?
Yeah?
Thank you.
Are you done?
Yep. I'm done.
You gonna leave me alone now? You can keep harassing me on
Are
it.
these bikes yours?
I wouldn't be dumb enough to leave
Okay.
my bikes out here, so
Okay.
you can take those too.
Okay. Oh, I will be. I
Don't
will
rip
be.
my tags off my fucking then
I didn't touch your car, first of all.
Sure you didn't.
Just
Sure you
because you're
didn't.
not responsible enough to renew your
Sure you
registration,
didn't.
so.
My registration was renewed.
Okay.
I'd like to see the police report.
I don't care about it. Don't
That's
care.
because you don't like the fact that I caught on to your games.
Okay, what game?
Your little games. You're ripping off the
Oh yeah,
the tags are expired.
that's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's something your douchebag ass would do.
Okay.
I'm not 100% sure of what this guy's actual job is because it's not really explained in this clip, and nor do I've never really lived in an actual apartment, so I wouldn't really understand this. So people in the comments, feel free to enlighten me on this one. But the other thing to this, why is it being done seemingly at night? Like, wouldn't this be something you try to do throughout the day or like in the evening, like not at night where it's already pitch black, unless it's already in like winter. Like this is in winter and it's like 4 or 5 o'clock in the evening and it's already pitch black out. I don't know, it's odd, but that lady is crazy. Here we've got a Karen who is clearly drunk out of her goddamn mind, accusing someone else of stealing her drinks, and decides to sit down at the table and continuously berate them about it.
Us that we stole someone's drinks when these are our drinks.
Oh, for what? What am I?
This lady right here is accusing us of stealing her own drinks. Don't touch my drink. What is wrong with you?
Oh, I can't
Don't touch my drink. No, you cannot touch my drink.
Oh, I can't.
You can't touch my drink. No.
No, when my best friend is gay.
We paid for these 2 drinks right
My
here,
best friend's
and
gay.
she's following us around, accusing us of stealing her. Who is it? Your husband's drink? Where's your husband, by the way?
It doesn't matter because my best friend's gay.
This
You
lady
guys
is
are
too.
crazy.
What does that have to do with anything? You're crazy.
You are crazy.
You are crazy right now.
So crazy.
No, I'm sorry.
God.
Why are we the crazy ones when we're minding our own business with these 2 drinks that we bought? That we bought? Why are you trying to touch my
You
drinks?
do your thing, boo.
Why are you? No, I'm not your boo. I'll never be your boo. You'll be too lucky if I was your boo. Trust me.
Oh, honey, you don't have to be my boo.
Then why are you here? Why are you at the table right now? Why are you harassing me?
I ain't harassing
Can you please go away?
No, honey.
Go away. I don't want you here. We're trying to mind our business with our drinks. If you're better than me, then go be with your better friends. Then go do something that's better than sitting here.
Then turn your phone
Bye.
off.
Get out of my table and I'll turn your phone off. Get out of my table and I'll turn my phone off.
See my phone on.
I don't care about your phone. All I care about is you're in my space. You're harassing us. We didn't take anyone's drinks. Go mind your business. You followed me. We were already sitting here. You followed us to this table.
Bye-bye.
Can you remove this lady, please? Because she's crazy and I don't know what she's talking about.
Can you tell him to leave me alone?
We were sitting here. How are you going to tell us to leave you alone? You followed us to this table. I'll stop recording you once you get up and get out of my space, please.
As long as you don't follow.
No, I'm not moving nowhere. I'm not moving nowhere. Nah.
That's what I'm about to do.
Bye. Bye. Have a nice day, lady with your hat, with the flower in your hat. Get out of here.
There's no way she's not drunk or high, or maybe even both at the goddamn same time, because no sane person would act in this way. Actually, scratch that. Given the clips I've already seen in this video, yeah, sane people could probably act in this way, because people are crazy. But I just don't get this entire interaction. She's there going, no, that's my drink, and it doesn't matter where my husband is because my best friend's gay. It's like, okay, yeah, you're clearly out of your mind, because that doesn't make sense in any form of context of what's happening here, lady. Here we have a pair of kids who are roaming around in a shopping store and were apparently witnessed by another employee potentially stealing something. So when they go to exit, the person at the front asks the security to come and help them search through their bags to see if they actually did steal anything. Turns out, no, they did not, but doesn't matter. The mother's not happy anymore, and she comes in and gives the worker an earful.
So, what happened in the store? What transpired in the store? I want to hear it from you. Why did you call security on my son? What kind of behaviors were they showing that made you think that they were stealing? So you had to get, because you got security, correct, for my children. They were spending money. They don't come in here often. I sent them to the store. You told them that next time bring a parent with you. I didn't know this was Costco. I didn't know you needed a membership. I didn't know you needed, it was an 18 and over club. Okay? They were spending money as children do. They were doing meat. They were running an errand for meat. What were they doing? The behaviors in the store that made you call security?
You asked me
yes.
before you.
Okay. Yes. Yes. So now I want to know why you called security on my
what
children.
What the behaviors was when he first came in. He came in. The bag was flat. He walked right over to the side over on there, unzipped the bag, opened it, headed down.
Okay. Do you have that on security camera? Can you show me
have
that
that
on
that I can
security
show
camera?
you.
Because
Ask
from
me,
my
I'm
okay,
telling
okay, but from what my children told me, they didn't open no bag. Okay, well, do you have the behavior on the security cameras? Because I would like to see it, and I would also like corporate's number.
I'll give you
Timothy.
corporate's number. Yeah, not a
Okay,
problem.
Timothy, that's
Not a
fine. So that's what you do. I mean, I see crackheads coming here. I see dope fiends. I seen homeless people. Then they're taking baths in your aisles. Okay. My whole thing is, what were these two boys
doing that was just so crazy. Yeah, I'm very upset. I'm very
I said
upset.
you've seen that.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
I've
give you
seen this
corporate
here.
number because we're not.
Yeah, no.
I'm
I can
telling
do
you
whatever
what
I
I
want
saw.
because you just
can.
sat there and racially profiled my children. You did. You did.
profile them at all.
Okay, well, show me the camera footage where they were open
Telling
back.
you.
No, okay, well, call corporate and tell. I want to hear from corporate that you can't show me security bags. Okay. Well, no. Okay. Well, you're supposed to call corporate. If I
No,
need
I'm
you to
not
call
supposed
corporate, yes, you are. Yes, you are. If you have a
You're
discrepancy in
welcome
your
to.
store. Okay, well, I will call corporate. Let me see your phone. I will call corporate right here. Yeah, because you're being very unhelpful. You sat there and racially profiled this boy, upset their mother. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. You went and got security. You could. They're little children. You could have asked them to open their bags.
I did. I did.
They're, my
The
son,
officer
you're not
did.
You have to call
Did
the
he?
police
Did he?
officer.
No.
You have to call.
I have to have somebody there because the first thing they're going to say is.
Okay, well,
what
there's
you're
other
telling me.
employees here. There's other employees here, sir. You know what I'm saying? Another employee could have stepped in. Excuse me,
I'm gonna get
excuse
you
me,
the
young
number
man.
so you
Yes,
can
please
call.
give me a number to corporate Timothy because this is ridiculous. You racially profiled my children.
No.
They are good boys. They have money in their pocket. Was there anything in their bag when you searched their bag? Were they up here stealing?
I'm a dancer.
Excuse me, can you answer that?
They tried to take my bag, so I opened it up.
Yeah.
And then I told them to
Lock
look
it out of pocket.
you broke it.
These are good boys. They go to school every day. They're not in no trouble. They're at home every night. They don't wander. They tell me everything. For you to have sat there and do that, that was out of pocket. And I know you did, sir. I know you did. I know you did. No, but you had other employees here. You had this gentleman right here. You could have said, "Excuse me, boys, can you open your bags for me?" They're not stealing.
Sorry,
Did they
you're happy
steal?
with how I
Did
took
you
it.
find anything?
No, ma'am.
Did you know? No, you got that on camera? You still got that on camera? Did you find anything in their bag?
Here you go.
Did you find anything in their bag, sir? Can you answer
I
that?
told you no.
No? Okay. So can you give my kids an apology while their mother is sitting here? It's a heartfelt
That's
apology?
not a problem.
Okay, we'll go ahead and
I
do it.
apologize for asking me to open your bag. but
No,
I'm
for getting
answering your
security.
question.
No, for grabbing
I'm
security
not
on
gonna
them.
apologize for that.
Oh, you're not? You're not? Okay, well then that's
You asked
because
me
you racially
first.
profiled them.
No.
You got security. You were too much of a coward to ask them to open their bags yourself. As a grown ass man, you're a coward. You're a coward. You're a coward. And we're not going to be shopping here.
Okay, good enough.
Yeah, and you probably I'm calling corporate on you,
Go
Timothy.
ahead. Be my guest.
Don't shop here. They racially profiled my children. My children were not
Excuse
stealing.
me, ma'am, but
They
you're
have
out of
money.
line.
I know.
I don't think there's really any easy situation around this, to be completely honest. If these kids were caught potentially taking something they shouldn't, or they were opening and closing their school bags or other bags that they have that weren't for shopping whilst in the shopping center, I can understand why their bags would be searched. I guess it depends also if they actually have some form of written warning at the front of the store, like, hey, by walking in the store you give us the ability to look at your bag on the way out. I know that's a common thing over here. I'm pretty sure, considering whole freedom America, yada yada yada, you guys are probably going to be far more upset if people were to search your bags without any proper reason to it. I don't know if this entire thing was potentially racial profiling. It might have been. Who goddamn knows? Because we don't know how these kids were apparently caught out for possibly stealing in the first place. What actually happened to get to that point. But the way the mother chose to handle this was outright over the top. I don't think it was exactly necessary, to say the least. Maybe ask, like, hey, could you say sorry for doing that? It's like kind of a bit of a traumatic experience for young people. Like, it's probably not the greatest thing to do, but I don't know. Yeah. We've got someone who seems like to be an undercover employee in Walmart who's potentially there to observe people to make sure people aren't stealing or other things along those lines, who's been a bit overbearing towards this one customer, especially after they take a photo of their partner apparently inside of this Walmart. And so they decide to, like, hey, you can't do that here. And it continues to escalate until the manager comes in and kicks them out of the Walmart for recording.
Manager, you don't need to. Oh, I'm asking you to stop taking picture and video and all that, man.
Okay, I'm taking video now.
You said what?
Now I'm taking video.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you to stop videoing.
Okay, who are you?
Video the manager. Call the manager.
Okay, let's go get in customer service line.
She's not to be helped. She's getting kicked out, so she can just stand in this line.
It's not for me anyway. It's for
I don't
him.
care who it's for.
Getting kicked out for walking in. Clown.
So I'm confused. He works here?
Uh-huh. He always bothers everybody when you walk in. Okay, go return your
But he's
thing.
not in.
I know. That's why I'm recording it. Can you call a manager over here? Because he always harasses everybody.
For surely.
I can
call
a
manager over here. Please call the manager.
Yeah,
I already had her
please.
call again. Yes, Liz, please. Somebody.
He always harasses everybody. He harassed Brad, too.
I'm confused. You work here.
What does that mean, sir?
He's asking if you work here.
Obviously, I do if I'm calling the manager, bro.
But you're just regular clothes.
I don't care. You're regular clothes. What does that mean?
I don't work here.
So? What is that? Where are you getting at? Do I have to have a Walmart vest on to work here?
Or something.
Or what?
Anything.
Can you come to the service desk, please? Immediately?
Nothing's gonna happen again. He just always bothers everybody.
Right.
So he does work here.
I know. But he harasses everybody as soon as they walk
I
in.
didn't say anything to you, man.
Okay, I took a picture.
Right,
How do you
so
know
why
I
would you
took a
take a
picture
picture
of
of
you?
me?
I was taking a picture of him.
Come on, man. We ain't finna do that.
How do you know I wasn't taking a
Right,
picture
I
of my
don't care at
brother?
this point. You are always disrespectful. We don't care at this point. I asked you not to shop
I'm
here
always
once,
disrespectful.
And now you, no, we don't care.
Okay.
We're waiting on the manager.
And I assume he's an assistant manager?
No.
No.
Once again.
He's a little fiend for shoplifters or something.
Oh.
I asked him what my name was last time. He
Lost
probably doesn't.
theft
He
prevention.
probably doesn't even remember me, honestly, because it's been like many months.
He does remember you.
No, he thought I was somebody else. So I asked him what my name was.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right.
And then we had a big problem last time.
Right.
And then I still bought what I needed, and I still left after that.
Right. Just right. All of that. But right now you're gonna get kicked out and not come back on our premises.
That's fine. Please tell me what
Ongoing
for.
continuous problem with this lady. I kicked her out before. I called her.
He's never kicked me out.
The phone down.
And she's
He's
always
never
video
kicked me out.
cameraing me. Last time she came in with another gentleman that
Ma'am.
was doing the same thing.
I never
and she
came in
would
with
not stop
anybody.
video cameraing me. And she's taking pictures. I do not like the pictures taken of. I asked her multiple times to leave. I asked her multiple
Yeah,
times
that's
to
fine. If you can't put the-
not camera me. I don't
you need to
understand
stop.
what the camera's for or the pictures.
Okay, I was taking a picture of my brother at
You
the
were
door.
taking a picture of me,
And he got all
right?
upset. You
I
can
asked you
go
to leave
watch
the store,
the
man.
video when I
I'm
just
gonna ask
came
you to
in
leave
a
the store, and
second
if you're
ago.
gonna be accompanying her, you cannot shop here either, buddy.
Okay. You never kicked me out
But
before.
now you are getting officially kicked
You
out the store.
confused me with someone else,
Right,
and
but
I
now
asked
we
you
have
what my name was.
And you're here, and you hear us.
An
and I have my
assistant manager came
Now you
last
have to
time
leave
and
the-
told you the same
Right,
thing
but now
because you
have
went
to
and
leave the
double
premises.
checked. So no, you have never kicked me out. You don't even know what my name is to know if you kicked me out.
Like I said, I've kicked her out before. That was the first.
You
thing
never
she-
kicked me out.
But when I walked up, you had the phone like you were recording. So at this
I
point,
was recording him, yes,
obviously
because
she's gonna
he's going
record.
crazy on me.
I mean,
At
that's.
this point,
Last time I
wa-
was shopping,
Okay, are you gonna let me
he
speak?
just ran out me.
Well, at this point, I walked up and you were recording, so I'm gonna ask you to leave at this point.
Okay, so you can't record inside Walmart.
It's disrespectful. If someone asked you, no, you
can't
can't.
record another person without their consent. You can't give a picture.
So you're telling me
can call
I
the law
can't
enforcement
take
right
a
now.
picture of just
Would you like me to
anything?
call law
That's not what-
enforcement
stop.
and take it bigger than Walmart?
Are you a celebrity that I need to check to see if I can publish a picture?
At this point, go ahead and escort yourself out of the building.
Okay,
And no,
that's fine, and you're on camera too. So I'll be reporting this to Walmart.
that's okay.
Good, that's fine.
Ma'am, be respectful and stop recording me.
I'm not, actually.
Have a good day.
I can record
That's against the
Go ahead
law.
and put it down.
But
I
don't
won't,
need to
and if
record
you
me.
touch my phone, you'll
I'm not
have some
touching your
problems.
phone.
It's fine, you're already on it. So
Out the
you
door,
don't even
ma'am.
know what you're kicking me out for.
Ma'am, it's California. I have the state. I have the right.
You actually don't, because I
Ma'am,
didn't
we
do
have the
anything
right
to
to
you.
refuse service
you
to anybody.
don't.
So
No,
please
you
escort-
have to have a reason.
Ma'am,
and that's why I'm
I do not-
recording you and your name, Elizabeth.
Ma'am, I do not have to have a
That's
reason.
perfectly fine.
I've asked you
I
very
will be
respectfully
recording
to
you
not record me.
because you have no reason to kick me out. Taking a picture.
We have the right to refuse
inside
service to
Walmart
anybody.
is
I already-
perfectly legal. So
Ma'am,
while you continue to
I've
do
asked you to
that's
not record
fine.
me, and
I
I've
will
asked
be
you to leave
publishing this
5
and I will
times.
be contacting
Ma'am,
Walmart
I've asked you to
corporate.
leave 5 times.
That's perfectly fine.
Ma'am, I've asked you
And
to
I've
leave 5
asked you to
times.
get out of my face too.
Please
but you're
escort the
still
building.
not out of my face.
Please
are you?
escort the building.
Yes, I will.
Ma'am, please escort the building.
And I'll still be
Escort the building.
They think that they could do so. I can't wait for Tom to come and they still wouldn't kick me
Thank
out.
you. You have a great day. God bless.
Thanks. I'll be reporting you.
Okay.
And you. Bye. And I'll be right back.
So I think one thing that should be clarified, to be very clear, that I feel a lot of people don't quite understand. It's not illegal to record in Walmart or any other form of shops that are open to the public like that, but because they're a private business, they do reserve the right to kick you out and enforce their policy of you can't record with a mobile phone or a camera inside of a Walmart. You can't take photos, you can't do that inside of a Walmart whatsoever. So they do have the rights to kick you out on that merit alone. Now, is it wrong for you to record in potential instances where you'll feel threatened and stuff like that? No, but you should always expect at the end of the day that they're going to ask you to leave. They can't ask you to delete the stuff or other things along those lines, but they can, and they fully are able to ask you to leave the store. It's well within their rights. You can't just say, oh, but you need to have a reason to kick me out. They do. You're recording inside of their premises, and they withhold the rights to kick you out for doing so, and it's as simple as that. There's nothing more to it, I'm sorry. Here we got a guy who decides to get the manager of a store just to see if he can find out if he can use a certain build that has half of it torn off and not currently usable, or there, or something along those lines.
Justin, and you're the salary manager?
No, I'm loss prevention, but I was trying to figure out what was it that you needed.
Oh, I'm trying to find out about spending a bill. I was supposed to speak to a specific manager about
Spending
it.
a bill?
Yes, sir. See if I can find it here. Yeah, this salary manager I think is supposed to be speaking to. So corporate told me, instructed me to speak to.
But I'm confused as to what you mean spending the bill. That's why.
Well, I'm trying to find out if you guys will take it. Is what I'm asking.
Oh, what kind of bill is it?
It's $20 bill.
Yeah, why? I mean, why?
Well, let's see. It was in my pocket just a second.
There shouldn't be any reason we wouldn't take it.
Yeah, look, it was a $20 bill.
Oh, because it's ripped.
Well, yeah, but you know, you get ripped bills all the time. So.
Yeah, I was about to say, do you have the other half of the bill?
Well, I know where this question is going, so I need to speak to the salary manager regarding that bill, because he's apparently the one who's in control of all the dollar bills. So, I mean, either it's a yes or a no.
Well, I don't have the answer. That's why I'm asking.
Sure.
Do you have the
no, I mean, if you don't have any authority over it, then that's fine.
Yeah, I don't, but I can try to find somebody.
That's what I need. Yeah, that's fine.
Figure out. That's probably what they're going to ask you. So.
Sure. How you doing? Doing all right today? I'm good, thank you. I'm recording, by the way. I already made him aware. Hold it. So they told me to say. I mean, like, I'm gonna hang around. I'd rather you not walk off with my bill, though. So, sure. Well, you know, I got it on video, so that's fine. You can take it if you like. That's fine. But if you could just get verification, I just want to find out if I can spend it or not. I know.
Are you recording?
Yes. I called corporate. They told me. I just spoke to someone from corporate.
Hi, how are you, sir?
Told me it shouldn't be a problem with me. How you doing, ma'am? I'm trying to spend that. Will you take that?
No, sir.
All
we
right.
can't take partial bills.
Like, what if I had like just a teeny little?
No, we have to have the whole entire bill.
Like, what's the minimum you'll take taken off of a
if
bill?
a corner, like if something was torn off like this, maybe yes.
Can you give me like like a guesstimate? If I can find the other part of the bill, see if it's still good.
Take it on Mirror on the street. They can get another.
I'm actually on foot. I can't get around. So tell me, if I found part of this bill and put it back together with tape, what would you? What would be?
Take it.
Well, no, I mean like, what if the other part doesn't have a full? It's not complete. So like, could you like give me an explanation? What would be a good bill? I just want a general rundown of what you accept as bills. So you said a little part, full dollar bill.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Now,
like, do you have a percentage of value for how much can be removed?
If this was torn off, maybe yes.
Okay, so like 1/52nd percentage.
No, we want 100%.
You want 100%?
100% of this
Okay,
bill.
so Tyra?
I can't say it's Tyra.
Tyra, I'm recording. I'm sorry. They should have let you know when I walked
That's
in. I
fine.
let somebody know. But so you only take 100% bills.
Correct.
Okay, so if anybody walks in here with less than 100% of the bill.
Anybody. I'm just telling you right now, we're not going to take your bill, and that's the final answer.
No, I'm not. I'm just trying to be clear. I'm not trying to be argumentative. I just want to make sure I know specifically what you mean
So
when you
since you're
say.
recording, you can rewind it, and I said no the first time.
I'm not asking for a no, man. I'm asking. I know you said no. I just want to
We're
know the
not gonna
specific. No, I know you're not going to take it. That's not what I'm asking.
So you can Google to see what.
It's actually
percentage of a
51% of the bill makes
so
it legal
you can Google to see,
tender.
but we're not taking it because it's not even over. Like it's not 100%, and we're going to take 100%.
Okay, well that's fine because you're in charge of that, so I understand. Well, all right. Well, thank you.
All right, thank you.
You'll take
Have
care.
a great day.
All right, good luck keeping your job.
I gotta love how at the end there, he's just like, well, good luck keeping your job then. And as the clip ends, just very under his breath. It's just kind of a bit of an arsehole move. Yes, if less than 50% of the note is damaged, like if less than 50% of it is unidentifiable, it is still technically legal tender. Though, from what I can gather online with what happens in America, stores still have the right to refuse notes based on certain quality, certain damage, or even just if they're massive notes like $100 bills, they might not accept them because they may not have the change to actually give you the change back for the massive note. So they do have the right to refuse certain notes that are damaged or are too big. But this is where you go to the bank and then have them give you a clean note, a note that isn't damaged in return for your still technically legal tender but heavily damaged note. Because then they will take that note out of circulation so that this damaged note doesn't keep getting more damage and so people have better notes and things on those lines. But stores can just refuse to take certain notes if they're damaged or stuff like that. Here in Australia, it works as if 80% of it's missing, then it's no longer legal tender, which is very interesting to see how the rules are slightly different here. But that's what I can get from reading online. It has to be less than 50% of the notes unidentifiable, and your best option is usually just to go to your local bank and swap notes there. Here we have a pair of kids who are riding their bike down the neighborhood footpath in the neighborhood, you know, doing normal things. And this Karen decided to stand in the middle of the footpath out front of their house and pretty much grabs the kid on their bike and throws them off to the side and then hitting them as well.
And that one too. Get the hell off the sidewalk now.
Excuse me?
Get off the sidewalk.
Please don't touch me. Why'd you just hit me?
Want me to hit you again?
What the is wrong with you?
Yeah.
You don't touch me.
Oh, I'll do what I want. You tried to run
Mom!
me on the sidewalk.
Mom!
Hey, come on out, Mom. Let's have a little talk with Mom.
Bro, she just hit me.
Hey, Mom.
She just hit me.
Come on out. Come on, tell your story.
She just hit me.
Uh-huh.
She just hit me.
You run us down on the
You hit my child?
Yes,
Are
she
you
did.
serious?
Yes, she just did.
You want to go look at it?
I have a camera. You want to see the video?
Run me down on the sidewalk, and I'm on the board, along with another board member.
Would you like to
He
see
tried
the-
No, we're well aware. He tried to run us down on the sidewalk
I did not.
and lied to us.
I have
Well,
a video.
It's a great thing that there's a camera strapped to his chest.
Good.
Right now.
Come on, boy. Just get it on. Let me
Get
see
away
it.
from me.
Come on.
Get away
Come
from
on.
me.
You need to get
Come
away.
on. Come on.
Jeffrey, come over here.
I swear to God, if this old lady touches me again.
I can't wait.
If this old lady touches me again, I swear to God.
Right ahead. Oh,
You
hey,
are
police.
crazy.
We're here on the police.
You need
Go
to
get a
You
life.
need to go to your house.
Bye bye.
Go away. This is crazy.
I can go any
You've
place.
been.
You don't hit children. You don't hit children. It's against the law. It's against the law.
Shame
He
on
showed
you.
me
Shame on
numerous
both of you.
videos.
And shame on Dad that your boys would do
She
what
hit
they
me.
do.
She hit me in
She
the
is
back.
an absolute. He's got the
Randy
whole
tried
thing
to
on
run us
camera.
with the board member
I have it on
over
camera, I
the
did not.
sidewalk,
No.
Yelling at us.
Get
I
inside.
can be on the sidewalk. I can do anything I want.
You touched my child and then calling the cops.
Oh, get
She already did. She hit me. Want to see the video?
Yeah.
All right, here. Let me.
How does she think this is okay to any degree? Oh yeah, let's just grab a miner's bike, throw it off to the side, and then whack them on their way out. Like, how does anyone in their right mind think that's okay in any way, shape, or form? even if there is supposed rules that you're not allowed to ride bicycles on footpaths in that neighborhood, even then, like, do you think it warrants hitting a kid? I don't. And then going on to lie about the situation, saying that the kid was going to run you over. When we watch the clip here, he's clearly slowing way down long before getting anywhere near you and stops. Doesn't even come close to running you over. Stops a fair bit before he even gets to you. You start walking over to him and then don't do what you do. Like, you are actually insane, lady. I hope these parents actually push charges. Like, genuinely speaking, I hope they push charges with this footage. Here we've got an Uber Eats deliverer who couldn't exactly find where a certain person lived, or so they claim, so they decided to stop in the car park of that person's complex and then start eating their food. The customer caught them in the act.
You didn't do a goddamn thing. I just called you. I just screen recorded the whole thing too because I was going to make a complaint. So instead of you bringing me my food or answering the phone, you decided just to keep it and eat it. Give me my food. The one that's open too, I want my drink, I want all that.
I did try to look for you.
No, you didn't.
I did.
I screen recorded the whole thing, sir. I have it, me calling you, me texting you. I screenshot it and screen recorded the whole thing. So instead of you coming to bring my food, and I gave you clear directions. I wrote it in English, I wrote it in Spanish. I'm sorry, maybe I should have wrote it in German too. I wrote it in clear directions. And instead of you responding to any of that, because even if you had an issue, I said I would just meet you in the front. You didn't have to look for me. I said I would meet you right here in the front. So if you wanted food, you was just there. Why didn't you just order your own food? You was just there. Why didn't you just order your own food? If that's all it was and you just wanted the food.
Trying to find you. I know you don't think I was, but I was walking.
So why didn't you respond to any of the messages?
I know, I was overwhelmed by messages. I usually get that many. I was trying to...
If you're lost, why didn't you try to contact me so I can help you find it?
Yeah, I was just trying to find the place.
How was you trying? In what way were you trying?
Me over there.
Because I just rode around here. I left my house and I'm like, okay, I'll meet you in the front. I know it's hard to find places over here. I just rode around in circles. I haven't even seen this car, so you were just parked eating my food. You haven't even made it out the complex and you're already sitting here eating my food. So when were you trying to find me? You haven't made it out the complex and you're sitting right here eating my food. It's not even like you made it anywhere yet. We're still in the complex.
What's the point of this?
Because you pissed me off.
Okay,
you pissed me off.
I'm
You just
sorry.
wasted my time and you pissed me off. And I'm going to send this to Uber Eats and whoever else.
The first question I'll ask here is, why in the world were you still in the parking complex of that apartment that you were meant to deliver the food to? What in your mind decided to think that that was a genius idea? Wouldn't it be best smarter to just drive away a fair bit and then eat the food? Like, genuinely speaking, what the hell were you thinking in general here? Like... Your single brain cell just wasn't firing at all in this entire thing, and you just went, oh yep, I can't find them, I'm not going to bother to try, I'm even going to go further than this car park here of the apartment complex, I'm going to start eating their food. Oh, they call me? Let's try and make up some excuses and then give up entirely. Like, stupid. Here you have a guy who's buying a bunch of items from a Walmart, assuming it's something that's on special or some form of special offer that's occurring, and that's why they're buying so many at such a reduced price in order to give to a church that either they work at or help volunteer for. One of those things. Basically, they're buying a bunch of something that's on special, and apparently, according to this person who works there at Walmart, they can't buy that many, so they've locked their register on them.
Tell me what you're gonna tell me while I'm buying these from my church. Tell me what you telling me again.
You wanna buy them all or no?
I'm buying. I already gave a bunch away to your customers, so you just said that I couldn't buy them. I'm asking you why.
Yeah,
can you state it for my camera?
Limit the availability.
No, there's nothing. There's nothing nowhere that says any of that.
I'm letting you know right now. We can,
What's your name?
We try Tom.
Okay, I gave away more than 50 of these that I was going to buy to customers and your staff. So I don't understand why you stopped me because someone sent you.
Definitely shouldn't be picking anything.
Yes.
From you guys. By all means. Make sure
More than a couple. So I mean, more than I know. So can you allow my thing to work and get away from me? Because I don't know why I come here all the time. I spend way too much money here, And can you turn this back on for me, sir? Can you turn this back on for me, sir?
No, I won't.
Why, sir?
I mean, we wanted to have a conversation, but I guess...
There is, I've already scanned all of these. You told me to stop scanning them. I already gave away a bunch. I'm trying to understand why you guys are pressing me. Because you walked up, sir, and you didn't even know what that guy was talking about. So I'm assuming someone sent you, because he told me something completely different than what you said when you first walked up here. So can I just scan this out? What's the problem?
I think I explained it to you already once, sir.
One more time. No, hold on. Please let him dig his own hole, because I don't understand these people. Well, I'm finna leave with this stuff, with all of it. Oh, I don't care. They won't let me pay for none of it. My check's only at 50. Don't worry. Okay. Wait, no, we're not doing none of that. We're not doing none of that. Hey, look. It's $100 on the floor. I'm taking everything from right here. That's more than enough. It's $100 on the floor. It's $100. You walked up and said, "Do I need assistance?" And then you said, "I can't have none of it." I bet I do. I'll show you where I'm from. I don't know what's wrong with you people up here in Michigan. It's $100 on the floor to pay for it. Y'all check me out. Excuse me, sir.
Can you let me know why it's a big
Excuse
deal?
me, sir.
Are you about to do this?
Why is it?
It's $100 right there on the floor. So I don't understand what you're talking about. Excuse me,
Is it
sir.
too much of a purchase?
The hell? I shop here every day. I spend thousands of dollars here. What's the issue?
I think it's kind of bullshit. He has
It's
the
a,
money to pay for
excuse me,
it.
sir.
You're to get him for shoplifting and he has the money to pay for it.
Call it. I put $100 on the floor. I didn't leave.
Rung up to the kiosk. You have to ring it up.
Your cash, your people who took the stuff from me when I was buying, they can ring the rest of it up. You know how many was on the order?
So how many did you bring up?
I don't know. I rang up a
Well,
bunch.
listen, can I bring up the rest
Only
of
thing
them?
I didn't ring is that part, and it's at
Can you
$51.
bring up the rest of them?
Whoa, hey, brother.
Hey, excuse me. Excuse me, Alvin.
Brother.
Yeah, these all been rung up. I left $100 right there on the floor.
Leave it on the floor. It has to be rung up to the
You
kiosk.
turn the register off. How can I pay and you turn the register off?
We're not touching anybody.
How can I pay and you turn my register off?
Let me help you.
It's not about that. It's about principle. I don't know why y'all stressing me. Watch out, bro. I put my money right there. Finish. You can finish that up and donate it.
I'm trying to figure out what's going on, bro.
All of these have been rung up.
Has to be paid.
Everything. The money is right there on the floor.
much did
You
you pay?
turn my register off. Can you instruct him to turn my register back on so I can pay?
I'm just trying to figure out.
Don't have to pay for anything.
You can pay.
I can completely understand the failure of the initial workers' entire response to handling the situation, but what seems to be the manager's also come out and also seems to be a complete and utter failure when handling this entire issue. Genuinely speaking, how did you become a manager if this is how you handle something like this? You're seeing, did you buy it? Did you pay for it? He's literally laid out the problem very clearly that the register that he was using to ring up all the items has been locked, and requires one of you guys to unlock the register so we can finish ringing up all these items and complete the purchase. Either the manager is just not listening and is being a complete and utter idiot, or he just has no idea how to handle this situation. I wouldn't be too surprised that it's because it's an item that's on special for some reason or another. It might have a purchase limit on it, but it also seems to be a very steep discount, so it might be on clearance. But either way, if there's an issue with limits, how about just make that a lot clearer and just be upfront about it rather than whatever the hell was happening here. For some reason or another, this person's ended up at the drive-through window on her own outside of her car talking to the worker in the window. The worker thought it would be the brightest idea to make some form of a racist remark.
Touching or nothing.
Well, then go to another spot.
Shut up, bitch. Come out that window.
Whoop her ass.
Come out.
She
Come
calls
out
you
the
black,
window.
man.
Come out the window.
She calls you black,
Come
man.
out the window. Come on. Come on. Come out. Come out. Come out the window. Come on. Watch.
Take your ass somewhere else with your beat up piece of car, bitch. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, that's why you guys.
It is clear that the person on the outside definitely has some form of a screw loose, but at the same time, they kind of somewhat held back until, like, actually no, they really didn't, but I'm just so dumbfounded by this happening in the first place. Also, is it just me or did that restaurant look like it was held together by goddamn tape and plastic? In this clip, we're having a repeat of the previous clip where another angry customers at the outside of the drive-thru for an apparent order mishap or something. I'm not 100% sure what's even happening here. And because they're not getting what they want, they smash through the window. There's no racist remarks this time, though.
My card. Jeremy Johnson. I ain't the one. Bring your punk ass out here. You think I'm worried about you? You don't know who the I am. Give me my card, dude. Fuck. Give me my card, punk. No, I'm not. I drove back now. I ain't coming back again. Get someone else, dude. Then give me my card. You the GM, you ain't gonna give me my card? I gave you a name, you lying. You didn't ask me for an ID. Mother, give me my mother card. Now, who's...
Gotta love at the end how the driver of the vehicle just behind the customer decided to go, I'm just gonna wind up my window, don't worry about me. I totally wasn't recording this entire thing. I'm also curious in what happened afterwards, because the clip just abruptly ends after the window goes back up. Like, I'm genuinely curious, what happens next? So these people are moving into their new home at the wee hours of like 3, 4 in the morning, which is a very interesting choice, but I assume that there's a reason behind that. And they get a very interesting introduction to one of their neighbors who seems a bit unhinged and potentially racist. Actually, yes.
You're moving because it's illegal at this hour. Please record your moving furniture. Record your man. Record your man moving furniture. Hang on, I'm gonna get my camera to record you in your robe. Good. Okay. Go ahead. But you've been screaming since what time? Have we? You just moved in. You're the one screaming right now. You just moved in. You're the one screaming, making a scene.
Yeah, you're the one that had the police.
Making a scene, dude.
I'm gonna find out where you work and you're gonna lose your job
Where
for
I work,
saying
baby,
that.
I get paid by the government.
You can't say that word.
Really?
Dude.
You're a honey.
Oh my god.
Do you think because you're not brown, you're not
What the fuck is wrong with you?
waking me up at 4? No, I'm sorry, 3:30? Hang on, I got a phone too, babe. I'm using to call the cops.
Good, call him.
Are you getting in your car drunk, bro? Or are you just high on meth?
Hi, and Matt, that's you. You're the one with no teeth.
I probably assume in this case that the reason why they're here so early doing moving stuff is probably because that's just how they've had to do it timing wise in order to get all the moving done in the necessary time frame. They potentially might be hiring a truck. There probably is a plethora of different reasons why they're here this early. Still very interesting, and I hope that they were being very considerate with the amount of noise they were making. This neighbor surely isn't, especially they come out yelling and then just yeah, being very racist, like unapologetically, just dropping N-words. Wow. Here we have a guy who's unhappy with how his coffee was made, whether it be because the person put the order in incorrectly or whether he ordered something different to what he actually wanted, and when he won't get a refund for it, he decides to steal what's in the tip jar.
By myself.
I understand. I used to work by myself too. You're not the only one who used to work at Dunkin' Donuts. So, to get this straight, you're not going to remake my coffee, right?
The coffee's done here like you asking me.
That's not how
you
I
asking
asked
me
it.
like.
And even she heard me wrong and she refuses to make my coffee.
No, I don't.
Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get my refund right here. Thank you.
Stop.
Thank you.
Give me my money back.
Oh, no.
Give my money back.
Then give me my money back.
You sold my tip.
And, okay. I did.
You sold my tip.
I sure did. Because she won't give me my refund, so I got my refund. Let me actually make sure to see if this is all my refund. But she might owe me one, but there's $1. You didn't even make that much tip.
I hope you record
I do. And I'm going to record it.
You stole my tip.
I did. And
Let
she
me
stole
see.
my money.
No, I don't
You
steal
see
your
this?
money. I made your cough like
You
you
see
asked
this?
me.
I didn't make it. Not at all.
Okay,
So the moment someone slightly stuffs up your order, the first thing you think about doing is just going straight for the refund. Not just like trying to have the issue resolved, because that will most likely work out better for everyone in the long run. Instead, you're just going straight for the refund. She's pointing out that this is exactly what you ordered. She made the coffee the exact way that you said, and if you said something different and the order was input wrong, then you gotta just explain that properly. Just let her like, hey, I'm sorry. It was meant to actually be this order. Either I didn't say it right or you misheard me. Either way, would I be able to get it fixed for this one instead? Like, there's easier ways of handling this. And then take the audacity of just stealing everything in the tip jar is just beyond me. Like, here we go to Karen trying to cut in line at Target, and when she gets called out for it, she has a very interesting reaction to it.
This Karen tried to cut my client in line at Target.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
I want
and
the
back
police
up.
right here now.
And back up. And this is all on video. Exactly, because you thought you were going to get in front of me. Exactly.
Just get your shit and get out of here.
Who are you talking to?
You.
You're not talking to me.
I am trying to make a return here.
And that's exactly what I'm
What
doing.
did you do?
So why you think you're so entitled? You thought you were going to come and stand in front of me and then I correct you about what you did. You thought you were going to come and get in my face. We're not
I'm
doing
not in
that
your
today.
face.
You did get in my face. And I got it on video. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. I was here first. I came the correct way, like all customers should.
Get done.
She jumped. I'm not talking to you. She jumped in front of me. And this young lady knows she came from this way. And then she said, well, I have a return. Ma'am, I'm already standing right here.
Just get it over with.
Right. Wait, you made a big deal about it.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
You did.
Now stop playing with me. For real.
I can take over.
Last warning, lady. Last warning.
Refund $31.59.
Okay. Do you need my card?
Do you want it back on your debit card?
You can give it to me in cash.
Cash?
Yeah.
We're done. He reset that one. The one, yeah, I put this.
You got the right one today. Like, are you fucking kidding me?
Now this is proper customer service. These guys decide to not get involved in the fight. This guy's like, okay, cool. Do you want to come over to this way and I'll serve you over here, a fair bit away from this other person, and just successfully just diffuses the entire issue here. They understand, yep, this person clearly did something wrong. The easiest way to deal with this is just to serve her a little bit down that way, and we'll all be good. Everyone gets their stuff done quicker, and there's no more concern. I gotta love that sometimes.